BMW Vision CE, cos'ha di particolare questo prototipo, questo scooter, questo concept presentato qui da BMW ad EICMA 2025, che se lo guardate anche dall'altra parte non troverete nessun cavalletto. In questo momento questo scooter è in equilibrio grazie a dei dispositivi che ci verranno spiegati successivamente, ma che ovviamente probabilmente vedono la partecipazione di giroscopi e di masse. Questa è l'interpretazione di BMW di una parte della mobilità del futuro. BMW non fa assolutamente mistero di credere molto nella mobilità, nel commuting con i mezzi elettrici, e infatti questo è un veicolo elettrico. Motore elettrico ovviamente, ruote da 15 pollici e questa gabbia che fa parte integrante del design del Vision CE, che permette a questo scooter di essere condotto anche senza casco e senza abbigliamento protettivo. Insomma, un po' come veniva per il C1 di una ventina di anni fa. Questo Vision CE è in realtà un baluardo, sposta un po' le barriere, sposta un po' i limiti e ci fa vedere quello che potrebbe essere in qualche modo la mobilità del futuro per BMW, che parte dal concetto elettrico e arriva al massimo della tecnologia. Alexander, is a stunning vehicle.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Does it work? How can you stay with no stands?
I mean, in fact, as you can see, the base is the CEO4, right?
Yep.
So, and we just added, let's say, the cage. So that means the inside, the technique is the same as on the CEO4. So that means what we do is we are using the technical inside. So this kind of self-balancing system is, let's call it sensor driven. So, and that's why it has these kind of animal feeling, yeah? That's why you have this kind of movement, yeah? It just makes it so unique somehow, yeah.
Did you ride it?
I rode it, yeah, shortly. I mean, of course, it's just a show bike, so it's just a few meters, to be honest. But what I can say, it's much more, let's say, nimble than the original C1, because of the center of gravity is much lower. Yeah, you have the let's say the weight. The weight is on the ground first of all, and then you have less weight on the roof. So the center of gravity is pretty low, and that's why it's much more nimble. Yeah.
So let's talk about this cage. It's aluminium, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Cage.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
I can ride it with no helmet.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the idea. I mean, of course, it's just a show bike. If we would bring something like this into serial production, then of course you can ride it without a helmet. Yeah.
Do you remember C1 about 20 years before?
Yeah.
The scooter C1, the BMW C1 with no helmet, you can ride it with no helmet.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah.
But it seems like a modular. It can be a, I don't know what kind of vehicle, depending on what you put on this cage. You can use it as a trolley or...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in fact, it's a kind of docking station if you want.
Right.
Yeah, if you
Docking
think
station.
so. Yeah. So that means you could add things as your, let's say, individual.
Purpose.
Yeah. It's something like a roof, for example, a windscreen or something. Yeah. Or so this is all. Yeah. You can totally imagine to do something like this. Yeah. Yeah.
So last question is, which is the probability we can see it in the market? 50%, 20%, 80%?
I mean, since this is not let's say, a kind of question for the moment, yeah, we think about. I mean, if something like this will come into production, then of course you have to start to do a kind of market research and something. So this doesn't happen for the moment. And of course we are pretty, let's say, curious, yeah, to get feedback from potential customers, yeah, just to get an imagination. Is there a market for or not? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Alexander.
Yeah.
Take care.
Welcome.